Ugh, this is bad. I think I got it too. Chin up, lad. You could handle a seasickness during a storm, but not this. Hi, you're right. If I don't pull myself together, the captain will never let me hear the end of it. He's completely and utterly out of it. Would you mind bringing some medicine? I'll give him some antiseptic in the meantime. We'll manage to keep ourselves alive, so get out there and find some Saltemia. Okay, whatever. Saltemia to you too. Okay, no, it is a different little thing. It just looks kind of the same because that's the way ports are. Ports kind of have to have the same sort of design because that's what ports do. Although I will be honest here, I kind of like ports. Like, in games, I especially like them because they just remind me of just like a nice little like quiet spot to like go by and whatnot. It reminds me of a simpler time. It's probably the only thing I like about medieval Time X things is ports. Because ports played a big role in the city and such. Excuse me? Oh no, excuse me. Is there any apothecary around here? Apothecary? Sure, there's one in the village. Here in Westgun, plants and animals infected with den blight have been attacking folks. So the apothecary barely has time to sleep. I see, thank you. What's in here? Something special? Well, I look at equipment these days, all I want to do is dismantle it. Collecting materials has become a hobby of mine. I know the feeling. Just keep it under control, alright? Yeah, I need to stop dismantling equipment I was planning to enhance. Well, I get that feel. This game just, like, has it to where, like, it's so easy just to dismantle everything. And, like, I kind of want to do it, but at the same time, I realize that there's a lot of, like, equipment that you get that is just, like, actually better to, like, enhance that version instead. And it's just like, which version do I want to enhance, really? It'd be that way. I already did that with, like, one of the items that I have. I'm happy to have more exorcists around, but what are they doing in Warg Forest? Shouldn't they be defending Reedon? I haven't been told any reason, but I heard the orders came from the shepherd himself. There must be some deeper purpose. Yeah, the purpose for more people to die. Shoot. Hello. Warg Forest is east of Reedon, through the Vins of Nog, and Bornock Plateau is to the north. There aren't many safe places in Westgun, so you're gonna have to travel. Be prepared. The mercenary vessel, Van Vadvilla. Donating another load of relief supplies, we're always grateful. Donating supplies? It's only a ruse. We keep a bit of cargo stored away for when we need to make anchor in a hurry. I see. Even, of course, say a scourge you never slept, do you? Dang, they really got things going on there. These supplies came at just the right time. With all the exorcists and soldiers about, it was starting to feel a bit tight. Twite. So that's what we're doing here. So we're gonna have to like go all the way to like 2 different other little dungeon areas to like get this. It feels weird because like I know technically speaking I'm on the 3rd part of this game because the game has like in parts the way that Tales of Xillia did, where it's just like if you see an animated cutscene, that's the end of a part, and then it'll go to the next part, and that's how it functions. It's weird that way. The demons that will attack you if they so much as smell Planetity on you. Really, Planetity would be handy, mighty handy to have around, but if one wanted to die over it, well, apparently there's only one in any particular region. So unless your luck is miserable, you're unlikely to bump into any demons drawn to Planetity. One per region is pretty rare, though, even for demons. Still, it's not a nice thought. It's not so. Oh, look at that! This port's even like disconnected to the rest of this. That's odd.
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to it.
Port Renede was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew. So Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag?
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Renede became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
I love how Eisen's so proud of himself and his crew. I just noticed that we barely missed this little bubble over here. Bad loss. Be better at this. Be better.
A bit ago, a manacled body got caught in my nets.
Manacled? A prisoner?
You too? Yesterday, my nets pulled up an arm. Manacles, even a brand on that one.
I really can't take this anymore. I'm losing my appetite, and it's bad for my heart.
You said it. Judging by the tides, they would have to have come from that prison island. Is it really just a prison?
You think it's strange, too? I've suspected something about that place for a while now. They say the whole island is a prison, but if you ask me, I bet it's just an execution ground.
Or it's for experimenting on demons.
Experimenting? What do you mean?
Testing the demons' capabilities. That's why they need prisoners. Food for the monsters.
Not a bad theory.
Just kidding. There's no way the Abbey would do something that horrible, right?
You sure think of some crazy ideas. I bet all of this is the work of some vicious pirate gang.
Yeah, something like that.
That guy. He's pretty sharp.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any patrol ships around there recently. Used to be they'd chase you off if you got too close.
You know, you're right. If there are pirates about, it'll mean trouble unless the Abbey tightens up their patrols.
The best we can do is keep a wide berth of it for now. We wouldn't want pirates and demons sneaking up on us.
I think we'd notice if pirates or demons were around. No way they'd catch us unawares.
I can't tell if he's sharp. Or dull as a brick.
He's dull. There's a pirate ship right there. Also, hey there, Shady Sands. How are you doing? A Kansai accent, eh? Can't say I really know the difference between a Kansai accent and anything else, but, like, I'm aware that there's different accents. I cannot tell personally. I don't speak enough of the language, I guess. I mean, I'm trying to learn Japanese, but it's here and there. It's a long process. There's a lot of kanji, and just, like, I'm starting to actually, like, looking at the kanji and just like, oh dear lord. Like, that's why it's so hard. I know it sounds like bragging, but I swear I've got a sixth sense. The seas are about to get rough, while there are demons nearby. I can feel it. Maybe, just maybe, I have what it takes to be an exorcist. You're still saying the same thing in 10 years. I say go for it. Sure, whatever. Well, it's more of a southern accent. I still love southern accents, regardless of the fact. Like Kansai or no Kansai, Southern Belle or no Southern Belle, just, all southern accents just sound way nicer than they actually are, and, like, I love that. It just makes me so happy. Ray eating pizza at 1:36 a.m. Good for you. I wasn't aware that was a skill that you need. Yeah, it really is. I'm glad you feel the same way. I think the fact that, like, once you learn that child please, is, you know, something that a lot of Southerners say, is not meaning child please, but rather it is a substitute for fuck you. Then you start to realize just what the Southern language is all about. Okay, well, should probably save here anyway. I feel like it's way too soon to save, but meh. just be that way. I'd rather there be way too many of these save spots than too little. Okay. Oh, there's more of them. That is a weird fairy looking thing. It's level 27, level 28. What are we at? 22? It seems like we'll be okay. I guess we just can't rightly take them out immediately.
When I was in Port Zexen, I heard that a swarm of demons attacked the palace and killed the High Priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the exorcists let that happen?
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters, twice the size of any man. They had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes. They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcists couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth. We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
Oh, that's
Orange
Patty's
giant with
voice
3
actor.
eyes, huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm, so they were talking about you too.
Okay, fair enough. Magalu is her own little thing. Centauri and Komocho, what is this? They don't control only the places we see. Tojo Clan owns all of Tokyo, and the Omi Alliance owns all of Kansai. I didn't know that. I never really was particularly good with Yakuza's like places with like what they control and everything. I was aware they controlled more than just what I saw. It's just one of those things where it's just like, I'm just enjoying the game. Let me just go through this and not worry about the inner politics of it all. Although I do find it kind of weird that the game never really, like, says specifically about those things. Makes sense, though. And then, hello. It rains so much in Weskin. I suppose it makes everything lush and green, but they say demon blight affects plants, too. It makes the rain feel like a curse. Dang, they got a whole bunch of little alleys all over the place, don't they? What's over here? Just an inn? In time, baby. The collapse of Hoyman, Merlin's rebellion, the Dark Period. There's some pretty many great events in the past. All legends, of course. But when I grow up, I hope to unravel the true meaning behind them. Good luck with that, kid. Did you hear that, ma'am? Your boy's something else. We got a future scholar on our hands. Yes, but he's a bit frail, and that worries me. Oh, and fun fact, currently the Tojo clan has over 25,000 people. As of now, under Daigo. Before him, it was 30,000. God dang, that's a lot of people. So those little cutscenes that we see in the Yakuza games, they are just like, legitimately, this is how many people we have. So is the Tojo clan and Omi Alliance like actually like a real thing in the real world, or is it like not? Because like I'm a little confused on that, because they mentioned I think the Triad. I know the Triad are real. Like I know that much. But that's like really it. Third son and raising cart. Allow me to test your talent in the game. Ooh, card character roles. What is this? The goal of the game is to claim matching pairs of cards to collect scoring sets. Okay, we could do this later. I'll do that later. Fun game for later. Not that I know of. Oh no, the flaming auroras. They are canon and people could see them. Oh my god. I don't mean like that. Please. Jeez Louise. I could tell fact from fiction. Although I do find it kind of funny that like Kira just like adopts Haruka without like any problems whatsoever. Because there'd be like a ton of problems in the adoption process. I mean, I know technically speaking, I don't think he ever like really adopts, but it's just like one of those things. Just like no one looked for Haruka in the past 3 years from Kiwami 1 to 2. Shoot, there's nowhere we could run. Demon blight is everywhere. Could there be some safe place across the sea on the far continent? Do you think? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't heard of anyone actually reaching the far continent. So the best we could do is pray we aren't attacked by the demons then. You know, people in their demon plight worry. I gotta get this. Good.
I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people from the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
Alright, thank you, Shady Sands, for coming on over. I do appreciate
the
that.
security at the palace
really
is better than anywhere else.
People see those
Demons
auroras? That's
breaking
kind of funny.
Inconceivable.
But what if a whole horde assailed the castle?
The exorcists guarding the palace are elite, the best of the best. Horde or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
But what if they were some sort of giant demons? No matter how elite the guards may be, they'd have trouble against something like that.
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar. I understand your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us. Panic and confusion is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
Well, we know that, but still.
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
That is true. It just makes things easier. I know the Abbey's story, but I'll need tangible proof before I'll swallow it. You're not the only ones risking your lives. That's right, making us feel safe is part of the Abbey's job. The Abbey fights with all its might to preserve the peace of the land and expunge demons. I do not ask you to believe in me, I ask you to believe in Lord Artorius and the Emperor Imminot. I want to believe, but I just can't shake that feeling of unease. Well, you know it. There's something bad when religion's like, don't question me. Just do as I say, not as I do. That always ends up great, right? Alright, weapons dealer, do you have anything new for me? Please and thank you. I would like so. Yes, no, no, nope, no. El Zilcho, El none. Fine. Let's look around a bit more. No. That was it. This is the whole town. It's just a little Marsh Island place. Yeah, they're right about this town just being so small as it is. God dang. Just like a whole little town area lives here. Eh. Found a cat. Ooh, snow tail.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
We're looking for Salatoma flowers.
Well now, that's an order I don't get every day. It's not for the Corsair's Scourge, by any chance?
The very same. Some of our crew developed fever 3 days ago. I want to take care of it as quickly as possible.
Understandable, but unfortunately, I'm out of stock right now.
How can you be out of stock? The flower's in season, isn't it?
It is, but not too long ago, a demon appeared in Warg Forest, where we harvested. And now the Abbey won't let anyone inside.
They what? Why haven't they exterminated the demon?
From what little I've heard, they've had trouble tracking the thing. 100 people go in, maybe only one will actually come across the beast.
If it's so rare, then what's the danger?
Because nobody who's encountered it has come back alive.
First the Corsair's Scourge, then no medicine, the Abbey, and a mysterious demon. Never a dull moment with the Reaper's curse, eh?
I could try to order some from other towns, but if you're already on day 3, they might not make it in time.
But if we go to the Warg Forest, the Salatoma will be in bloom, correct?
Right, but the demon...
We're going to the forest.
It's forest time, baby. Saltoman flowers are grown in a Warg Forest, a surefire cure for Corsair's curse. But there are nasty demons roaming about, and you shouldn't tread where the Abbey doesn't want you to. Anyway, I'm afraid going in there is a bad idea. Whatever, clown. Don't need your bloody science. I'll go into stores without a mask on, and that will show all of you, because I don't have the coronavirus, said the person infected with coronavirus, going into the store, infecting everybody there, thus spreading the cases. I am glad Velvet's not like that, though. Velvet's just clearly just like, piss off. Piss off, authority figure. I'm not doing my homework because it's whack. And everyone goes like, what? You can't say it's whack? How dare you? That's exactly how I assume everyone talks to Velvet. Battle tutorial. Command your allies in battle, then quickly press that again to cancel. Go all out, prioritize defense.
Now, show me what you got!
Break Soul Spell Absorber. Magilu's Break Soul. Hold R2 with 3 or more souls while standing by or during active combo. The combo following this move cannot be guarded against. This ability interrupts all enemies who are in the middle of casting and absorbs mana from the interrupted arts. The mana absorbed is shown by the yellow gauge in the left of the HP indicator when controlling Magulu. Once enough mana is collected, Magulu will unleash a counter spell. Okay, so it's just absorbed. That's pretty cool. Oh, so it's just like win straight battle. Okay, fair enough. Oh god. Girl, dude, stop killing them! Give other people a chance. For real. God dang it, dude. The only problem with this is that Magulu pretty much can't use her Break Soul for like anything else. Like once there's like one or two.
You're just lucky I made it quick.
Still. Her Break Soul isn't bad. It's just one of those things where it is very situational. It's not like whatchamacalls. Like, so far the Break Souls that I like the most are Roku's Velvets and... Oh god, you're like all over the place. Do you not feel like we could take on both of them at once? What is this?
I'm ready for this.
A mud slime! Out of here. There we go. Can we get another? Oh god. Please stop. Yeah, I really don't know what to do proper, but... Oh god. I just hate that we have to like connect with her things, because like I feel like if I didn't have to connect with these things, I would work out better. Like she's a caster, so she shouldn't really have to like go all the way over here. Okay, well,
nothing
whatever.
can stop these
Got rid of
fists.
everybody. Oh, we gained a cooking level. Good job, Velvet. Let's see your cooking. Cooking 5. I think Velvet needs to get to 20 for the trophy. No, leave me alone.
Everyone ready to play?
God dang it. Okay, cool. We almost got it. Can we? No? I guess not. I guess we can't really do it again. Okay, there we go. Spell absorber. We didn't quite get it though. We didn't even get the break so far.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Like if I didn't have to like go and like attack with things, maybe if I yeah, I probably need to like switch out her thing a little bit. So let's say we have her have these flood water, flood wall, and blood moon, water mine. We'll have that all together, and then we'll have one of these. So yeah, water mine's fine not being there, so we'll have healing circle. Heals HP around target and removes burns. That's pretty good, but still, it's just one of those things where it's just like, how else do I do it? Because I feel like I'm just not having Magulu, like, in a proper sense. Like, she shouldn't be out there, like, going out and attacking enemies the way that she is. Still, like, look at that. There's another wetlands area. Like, I swear, like, Tails is, like, the only one that does this thing. I swear to you. And I don't mind it. I really do not mind the fact that they have this.
What's the Reaper's Curse Magulu was talking about?
Supposedly, Aizen's presence has the power to bring misfortune to the people around him.
Is that some sort of special Moloch power or something?
It's worse than mere misfortune. At Vortigern, there was a sudden mass outbreak of demon blight, and many of his fellow crew died on his watch.
I find that a little hard to believe, honestly.
The Reaper's curse is all too real. It was the Reaper's curse that tore me from you and got me captured by Miss Moggy-Loo.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that so?
I missed you so much. The hazy halcyon days when I would blow on your cheeks to make your tears dry up.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's not...
It must be destiny that we've been reunited. How I wish I could return to your side once more.
Do what you want. I don't care.
Really?
I won't stop you. Maybe she wants a Moloch who freely divulges a young girl's secrets.
I'm fine, thank you very much.
I've already got Laphicet to look after as it is.
Aw, no fair! Is he the one who blows on your tears now when you cry?
He most certainly does not. And as of right now, you're a stranger to me.
Oh. Oh, dang.
What?
Just so we're clear, Laphicet will do no blowing on any cheeks.
Of course not. I mean, not that it ever happened in the first place anyway. Just forget it. Yet another victim of the Reaper's curse.
Sister. Oh my god. You do not get to violate my little brother surrogate. That you don't get to do that, Eleanor. You're my sub. That's how I see it, baby. She waiting. She waiting to pounce. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. Like, am I the only one that like really thinks that like Velvet sees a lot of herself in Eleanor? It's just kind of like, yeah, that makes sense. She's an idiot, and just like deals with it anyway. Because like I feel like that is the big case here, and why like she just kind of like lets her stay that way because Velvet in and of itself seems to be very understanding of everyone's situation and always tells it like it is. Like, hey, yeah, I want revenge. Just understand that I do not care about you. But secretly she cares super deeply about you. And it like doesn't even matter.
Eleanor, are you feeling alright?
Yes, for now at least.
I'm glad for that. But please remember, the Reaper's curse is no joke.
Is Isen's curse even real? I'm having trouble believing in it.
You never know. Talk like that might give you a stomachache, or a blister, or a bug might fly into your mouth.
A bug?
Miss Moggy-Loo, please stop making up things just to scare Madame Eleanor.
Oh my god, they're
when
both
you said that
scared.
4 Navy warships tried to detain the Bon Eltia and disappeared without a trace? Or that Eisen made a stopover on an island and the men there caught demon blight? Or that a man bumped into his shoulder and started laughing and died from suffocation?
Please stop. That's even more frightening.
That's a pack of lies. It was 7 warships. Everyone on the island, not just men, caught demon blight. And the guy who bumped into me died from hiccups.
Hold me.
But as far as the Corsair's Scourge goes, you don't need to worry. Just drink the Solitoma juice and you'll be fine.
Assuming they're in bloom.
Yeah, there is that.
Velvet's like, what the hell? This. You're not supposed to be like encouraging my shenanigans. Because Roku is supposed to be the big brother type as well. Which is kind of funny because I do suspect him to be like the younger brother of all 6 of his brothers. Because he did say he's the 6th, right? Is there only 6? There might be 7. I don't know. It just seems like that to me. I make a lot of assumptions about a lot of the crew here. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know I do.
Looks like you want to
And it's probably not like the best idea. Oh god. Okay, so we did that. Okay, I guess we get stuck with Aqua Spit. Yeah, we can't like really combo into it unless... Oh, god dang it. Okay, so... Let me figure out like how to get her. Dang it!
Come on, really?
Everybody else dies before I can start getting used to her. I'm just trying to learn. I'm trying to learn. Couldn't think of it. No, we're fine with HP and everything. I guess it's still like the cooking stuff still works out for us. I think she gives like plus 10 HP regardless of food items, so that's good. Oh, and other such. God, it's so hard to figure out which way to like really go on this whole situation. Ah, great.
Everyone ready to
Danger
play?
encounter.
What in the world?
I'm going. No, Aqua's splitting. Come on. Ah, I'm trying to like get this. I can't stay focused. This is so annoying. You think I'd be able to like do this? Okay, there we go. It seems like O, like O into triangle and triangle into O, like, works really well. But yeah, we're really just like kind of like doing kind of bleh on this whole entire thing, I'll be honest. Get it, come on. Oh dear. What? Oh. There we go. No, stop, God! Stop. But seriously, get away from me, skunk. God, I just keep getting interrupted. It's so annoying. Stop! I get that like there's supposed to be like a certain part, but like still, it's just one of those things where it's like I can't get used to right yet. And like I want to, I really do.
I'm not a fan of long, scary things. Have you looked in a mirror lately?
You really go crazy with all that paper. You think I'm the one that's going crazy?
What? Oh, Magilou, I do not understand you. Or anything for that matter about you. Still, I love her. She's great. And we should definitely do this. Because if we do not pay attention to our masteries, it will be the baddies. It's got a new one there. That's good. Yeah, it's all good there. And nope. Guess the Florence boats, but that's kind of whatever. Void Ring's good. So Wind Ring is the only one. Really? And we got Shock Ward. I guess Shock would work. Or Poison. Poison, let's do it, baby. Look at that Poison Ward, just how much we have to actually, like, do it in order to get that mastery skill all the way up. I mean, it's fine. It's just one of those things where it's just like, oh god, that's a lot. And then you, sir. 2-star? Yeah, we're all good there. Because if we don't micromanage now, then later will be just such a hassle. Hassle of a castle. For sure. But I think I have an inkling of just like how Magilou is gonna go. Like, it's still one of those things where just like, I don't know if this is how you do it, but I think having all her spells regulated to like 1, 2, or 3, or 4 really helps. Ooh, look at that! What was that about? It was like a big old firewall. Okay. Spell. Yeah, it seems that triangle and O are the best bits, and then, like, what's that? Maybe I should just have more on the...
Come on, really?
Like, I'm sure, like, technically speaking, you're supposed to be using, like, better versions of whatever you get, but I don't really know. Like, it's so hard to figure out if you're doing the correct thing with the Tails characters without, like, using them for a bit. Because that's just how it goes. The spellcasters and whatnot. Looks like you can go both ways. I guess we can go the other way separately then? Yeah, that works out. Let's go over here. Oh dear. There's more enemies that way. And then over here is just kind of a nothing sort of situation. That's fine. So what I noticed with the dire enemies is that, like, the more and more that I take down multiple enemies that are, it's like in a danger spot and whatnot, that seems to be the best way to get dire enemies. I generally don't know. I didn't look up a guide or anything, but that's just what I did for last time when I was in a little port cave area, and that's how I got like one of the dire enemies there. But like he was so much weaker than the one that I faced beforehand, so I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. So I have to wonder if the dire enemies are particularly scaled to any degree, or what, if they're like with certain fuels or wetlands or something. I generally do not know. I don't get it, but I do know that those red dotted enemies, they do give us more stuff, so we should definitely go towards them and everything. So, guess we'll go this way, right? Should be worth it. Get this, because these are good to get to. So far, I have to say that this has been pretty much the nicest version of Tales of to me. So far, just like telling me like where things are and everything. And I feel like a lot of RPGs get hung up on the whole entire like, oh, we got to make people explore, and just so they don't know and they find all these like things and everything. And really, no, I really would not suggest that. I honestly think that a JRPG or RPG in general is better off in checklists, where it's just like, okay, I got this, and that. Let's go on to the next bit. And like that feels far better to me in terms of like a game that you play through and whatnot. It just makes things like easier in the sense that just like I'm not mindlessly exploring, and I know that there's certain things and areas that I could go to. And the fact that these are all hidden amongst the big time red enemies makes it especially good. It's just like, hey, why don't I just take them all down? It seems right to me. So wait, are we supposed to go there or there? I genuinely don't know. Yeah, this is a different area. I guess we were? I don't know. Let's go and save right here, because it'd be good to save in case like we lose to that red enemy, because I'm not sure if we have the right level to do it. But I think so. What year did this game come out? Oh shoot, that's a good question, New Gamer Girl. I honestly don't know. I know it's the most recent Tales of game. Like, technically speaking, it's not the newest, but it is one of the newest. It's the first it's the latest Tales of game that's not a remake, in other words. It's technically a prequel sequel from what people told me and everything, but I don't know. When does this come out? Because it came out on the PS3 as well. 2016! Apparently, it came out around 2016. And then, Tales of Berseria came out in like 2019 or some jazz like that. Tales of game have a pretty good, good record of like coming out at like the correct moments and times. And by that I mean it's not like Call of Duty where it's like every year, it's like every other year. For the most part, it seems. I know Tales of Berseria actually came out like way in like the 360 days, like it's super like that. Yeah. Let's grab these, please and thank you. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. No, leave me alone. I just want this chest. A war pike. Fair enough. You know what I find kind of interesting is apparently when it comes to weapons and stuff like that, human beings are actually better off with spears and everything, because it's just it's just a longer pointed weapon, and it just makes more sense that way for a human to have that. So in a lot of ways it's just kind of like, why are swords constantly used, because they're not actually that good for humans. Like, you still have to be pretty close for a sword. I mean, it's cool, flashy swordmen, but like, we definitely need to get more like spears going around. I guess it's just humans got tired of it because it's so good. But like, hey, stick with pointy things, it's worked so well. We're also just taking down this enemy pretty well. Very happy about that. Look at this. Oh no, this is definitely the way to do it. Because look, we just do that, we do two things, and then we could do this one. Do one thing, and then we go to this. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That works out best. Oh god. They're going after me still. They're like Pokemon ripped off the, from them with Sword and Shield because it totally feels like Sword and Shield. What? What you got? The environment, I mean. Oh, this? Oh, no. Nah. Pokemon, just... Pokemon needs to get his act together if anything. Like, in all honesty, it really just does. I feel bad for Pokemon fans because they have to go through so much bullcrap, and like everyone thinks they're like entitled, and they're just like, please, sir, can I have a crumb of like the last thing that you gave me last gen? And they're like, more? You want more? It's ridiculous. It really is. Like, you haven't got a Battlefront tier like Emerald since Platinum. Like Platinum slash Heart of Gold, and Heart Gold and Platinum are the same exact. They're the same exact one. Did you stop? There we go. Like, it worked out somehow. Okay, we're good. You defeated it.
Put up some fight, okay?
Oh dang! Oh, we got a lot of equipment masteries. God dang it! You're gonna look at that. Further increased damage inflicted during a weak point combo on moderate. Cool enough?